I used to suck at setting goals, and in this video, I'll show you the 3 rules that I use to set goals that I actually achieve. I used to be awful at setting goals. I would tell myself that I was going to do this, and it was either too long or too short, or I just eventually gave up on it, no matter what, because it felt like I wasn't seeing progress. I made so many mistakes along the way, and eventually I came to a 3-rule system that I use to double check any of my goals. With it, I was able to actually start achieving stuff. I actually got things done, and I can promise you that it will do the same for you. The first rule that I used is to set it at your level. When you set things at your level, you feel like you can actually get there. It doesn't feel impossible. Because imagine trying to set a goal at such a high level that you feel like it's impossible. If you feel like it's impossible to reach, you won't reach it. Big goals are great for trying to think out big, but really, there's no point in having a big goal if you're not even going to try to achieve it, if it's that hard to achieve. The second step is to make it feel achievable. This goes hand in hand with the first rule. It's one thing to think that something is possible, but it's another thing to think something is achievable. For example, the lottery. It's possible to win the lottery, but is it really achievable? No, it's not achievable. And so, even though most people think it's possible and try it out, they never actually get there. Being achievable means that you believe that you can get it, and there's really 2 ways to do this. Either you set the goal at what you believe you can do right now, or you change your beliefs of what you can do yourself. Either way, it works. As long as you think you can do it, you likely will. So now that you have a goal that you think is possible and achievable, the next step is to actually start working towards it. And this is arguably the most important rule. Number 3, focus on the action, not the result. When we focus on the action, we end up getting addicted to working and doing the thing. If you focus on the result instead, you'll be addicted to the progress that you get. But guess what? Progress isn't linear. It's not a straight line up. We go through plateaus all the time. We go through periods where we just don't make progress for no reason. And when you're addicted to progress, those periods hurt you like a... Okay, I was about to swear there. But they really hurt. And when you have to experience that over and over again, you are more likely to give up than you are not to. Imagine 2 people who want to lose weight. One of them only looks at the weight scale and they're just so focused on the weight scale. Meanwhile, the other person, all he focuses on is just going to the gym and working out. Out of those 2 people, who do you think is going to lose more weight? I would argue that the second guy is going to lose more weight, because when he goes through plateaus, he won't even realize it. He'll just keep going and he'll be more consistent than the other guy. And that's what matters, consistency. If you're consistent towards your goal, any goal, you'll reach it. The only thing that you need to reach any goal is consistency. And this is just instilling consistency into you. And if you couldn't tell, this is just delayed gratification. If you teach yourself just to focus on the here and now of what you can do in the present to reach your goal every single day, you will inevitably reach your goal. It doesn't matter how long it takes, because you're going to be consistent no matter what. So now that you know how to set a goal that feels possible and achievable, and you know how to get there, you have everything in your hands to actually set a goal and reach it. I'm assuming that you already have what you want in mind, but a key question to ask yourself is, what's the biggest thing that would change my life the most? That's just if you're struggling with setting a goal. And now you know what to set it on, you know how to get there, and you know how to make it feel real. Go ahead and get out there. You know the system, and now all you have to do is implement it. If you're interested in learning other strategies such as time limits and chunking, I wrote a free guide about procrastination down in the description.